This is the unit where Lee Harvey Oswald lived, and he lived here with his wife Marina. It has the unusual distinction of being one of the longest places that he lived of the apartments, and he lived here with his wife and his baby, and his second child was also conceived here. And mainly Lee Harvey Oswald entered this property, through the side door. And unfortunately, you have a lot of people that try to get to cornerstones, and here they came in and stole the cornerstones here. But mainly Lee Harvey Oswald, he entered through this side door. And we can go in and see, but this side door is sort of an anti-entry to the original apartment. And this door that we're auctioning off at the Heritage Auction next month was actually in the Warren Commission. And apparently he and his wife were always fighting, and they broke this window or something. But like I said, it's been a challenge because people are constantly breaking in and kind of trying to steal a little piece of history for themselves. But a drawing of this building is actually in the Warren Commission. The Warren Commission extensively interviewed Mr. Tobias and his wife, and I think his wife, but Mr. Tobias actually drew a schematic of the building to point out where Lee Harvey Oswald lived, where he lived, and it's in the Warren Commission. This is apartment number 2. Originally, this building was 602 and 604 Elsbeth. Sometime in the 70s, 80s, they changed the building number, so it was 600 Elsbeth, but this side was 602 and this side was 604. And here we have, so the great thing about this building, which is why I fell in love with it, is everything's original. It was built in 1925. And when I bought it in August of 2007, I had no idea that it was historical. I thought maybe it would be because obviously being so old, but I had no idea that Lee Harvey Oswald lived here, and a lot of people in the neighborhood forgot about it because the building was just in such a state of disrepair. So this is unit number 2, and here's the door. This is not the original door, but what we did have is we took off is we had the original door numbers. So we took those out because we didn't want anybody taking them. This is unit number 2, and these are all original. I took down the fixtures because I was afraid somebody would take it, but everything in here is original. This is actually the original wallpaper and the original cheesecloth. I'm sure when it was first put in it was attractive, but this is what they used to do in these older buildings, is they put cheesecloth in. So this is the vanity area, this is the closet, and this is the bathroom. As you can see, it has everything original. It's 1925. So there's the toilet, there's the tile, there's the bathtub. We've even got the original heater down here, a closet. Now, in the kitchen was pretty much torn up, so not much original in here, but this is the back door to the Lee Harvey Oswald unit. And if you can scoot through here, what I loved was the building still has the original banisters. So you've still kind of got this signature Bishop Arts unique style. It's sort of Gothic, it's sort of Spanish. It's all these different styles which makes Bishop Arts so unique. This actually was a roll-down Murphy bed. So this rolled down, you couldn't actually access this area until the bed was down. So originally this had a Murphy bed. And considering this was built in 1925, the space is really modern. They're really forward-thinking in their space. In November of 2009, we had some media attention, and unfortunately, someone jumped the fence and they poured gasoline along this area. This area is the Tobias apartment area, and they poured gasoline, and it really didn't do too much damage, but it was really disheartening because there was really no reason to do it. I don't know why they'd want to burn down my building, burn down a historical building. But this is the remnants of the fire, and thank heavens for the fire station. The fire station is just 5 minutes away.